Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen 2.4. Today we're going to look at all of the first-person shooter, weapons, clothing, cosmetic stuff, spacesuits and armour that you can spend your Alpha UEC on once you get into 2.4. So these are available from the shops Cubby Blast, Casaba Outlet and Garrity Defense across Port Olisar and Area 18, whether you've gone into the social module or into that mini PU Port Olisar. So there's basically two loadouts you can have. You can have your civilian clothing or your spacesuit and armour on. In your spawn room and by Port Olisar Airlocks, there's a locker that will allow you to change from your civilian clothing to your spacesuit or armour and back again by pressing F on these lockers. This is important because without a suit of armour or spacesuit, you will die in airlocks. You have no air if you have no helmet on. The actual process of buying an item is incredibly simple. Literally go up to an item that you want to buy in one of the shops, Cubby Blast, Casaba Outlet or Garrity Defense. An augmented reality message will appear detailing the item, its cost, and an inspect or try on option. Use the mouse wheel to cycle through these options, F to confirm your choice, and if you've got enough money, you can purchase that item and wear it immediately. If you already have that item equipped, you can unequip by finding the item in the shop, and instead of the buy or try it now option, instead a unequip option will appear. Just press F and you'll unequip this. You can strip down to just your boxer shorts if you wish using this. You can take off your trousers, take off your top. Feel free to go topless if that's your thing. All items bought in this way will persist on your account, so you can log out and log back in, and you'll have those items still. Obviously, they will occasionally get wiped as it's Alpha UEC, and when stuff goes from the PTU to live builds, I assume that that will be wiped as well. So let's talk about some of the items you can buy, starting with guns from Cubby Blast. If anything changes here in prices, I will put little annotations in and do whole new videos once lots of stuff changes. But the Devastator 12 energy shotgun is my favourite weapon. It's 3000 Alpha UEC in the PTU at the moment, and it's basically short-range death. It's a great primary weapon. The P4 AR ballistic rifle is 1800 Alpha UEC. It's a short to mid-range weapon. It's a solid primary choice. It's very cheap. It's good value. The energy rifle is 2500 Alpha UEC. It's a mid-range, good rate of fire weapon with great ammo capacity. It doesn't need magazines, it can charge in a charging station, and it's really accurate. I mean, that's its joy, really. The Arrowhead sniper rifle there as well, 4000 Alpha UEC, the most expensive gun currently. It is long range, it's lots of damage, it's got a great scope. It's a sniper rifle. What more do you want? Big energy sniper rifle. Also, we've got the ballistic pistol, which is 900 Alpha UEC. It's a pistol. I prefer the Arclight energy pistol, which is 1100 Alpha UEC, and I think most people get that for free as part of their character at the moment in the Alpha PTU anyway. So let's look at some of the armour you can wear. You can wear an armour or a spacesuit. I prefer armour, but obviously armour is more expensive. Armour comes in various flavours of looking like you are part of the UEE or an outlaw. So let's look at the outlawish ones, outlaw-styled ones first. The Spara light armour is at 9500 Alpha UEC. Some light protection without damaging your ability to move is the idea of light armour. Brawler medium armour, 14,000 Alpha UEC. That's medium protection, little tiny reduction in movement. There's the idea there. The Slugger heavy armour is next, 20,000 Alpha UEC. That's heavy protection, but will slow you down. And again, here we have basically the same armours, but in a more UEE style. So we've got the PAB 4 light armour, that's 9500 Alpha UEC again. We've got the MAC Mark II medium armour, 14,000 Alpha UEC again. And the Achilles heavy armour, 20,000 Alpha UEC. So they're basically parallels to have lawful versus outlaw, so you can tell people at a glance. Although you could purchase the outlaw-looking armour here and be a defender. So, spacesuits. Spacesuits come in various colours at the moment, but other than protect you from suffocating in space, they don't really do anything else. In the future, they will have varying abilities, capacities, attachment points, and that sort of stuff, as well as probably different armour values in different locations. But at the moment, there's 9 in total, and they're mainly just aesthetic. There's 3 for 3000 Alpha UEC, then the next 3 are worth 4,700 alpha UEC, and then the final three are 7,375 alpha UEC. I'm sure this will all change, and as the system gets more implemented, they'll have all those attachment points, and they'll be different. They'll have varying degrees of stuff that you can do with them. Clothing. So let's check out the offerings from Casaba Outlet. This allows you to purchase civilian clothing. There are hats, shoes, pants or trousers, t-shirts and jackets. Jackets can be put over t-shirts too. Or you can alternatively strip off and go topless, or take your pants off, whatever you fancy. Clothing is pretty inexpensive though, starting at 200 alpha UBC for a hat. Hats, for example, here, let's have a look at them. You are only buying one style at the moment, but they're all in different colours. Alternatively, you can unequip your hat as you can with all of the other gear. T-shirts again here, there's only one major style at the moment, but it comes in various colours, giving quite a lot of different looks, and they start from around 300 alpha UEC. And as I said, t-shirts can be worn under jackets, or you can just wear a t-shirt by itself. Some will be visible under a given jacket based on its design, so it's worth having a look to see what you like. With trousers, there's a few, I think 4 designs, or major designs, starting at around 350 alpha UEC, although they do range up to almost 1,000, I believe. There are quite a few cool looking ones for me anyway. I had to go for the red trousers myself, but it's mainly just colour variations, although there are a couple of different designish looks, more like stripes and stuff. Shoes are actually surprisingly expensive in the verse at the moment, 850 alpha UEC for my shoes, I think. But you're just paying for colour variations at the moment. As with all the other items in the verse, they will add more, there'll be more brands, there'll be more styles, and that sort of stuff in the future. At the moment though, we're just getting these different colours for shoes. So, jackets-wise, this is probably going to be your most expensive civilian piece of clothing, starting from around 1,000 alpha UEC. There are a few designs to choose from here. The Selby, which is like a leather jacket, the Castellio, which is a suit jacket, the Lanix, which is a zip-up jumper, Rhodes, which is almost like bike leathers, the Sturgis, which is a future zip-up jacket. I don't know how to describe this, kind of like Asian fashion actually at the moment. There are a few colour variations of each, but that's the styles to choose from, and they are pretty unique. These they've had well, they look like they've had a lot more work than some of the other stuff, because there's more than just colour variations here. There's lots of different kind of styles. And that's kind of it for the stuff that we can currently buy in the Alpha PTU of Star Citizen 2.4. But I would expect every month for that to expand in scope for what we can buy. We're going to see new clothing, new spacesuits, new armour, new weapons, all that sort of jazz. They're going to be opening up Dumper's Depot at some point soon as well, so we'll be able to buy ship weapons and equipment and stuff. But I expect they will also open shops like Astra Armada up, so we may even be able to use our Alpha UEC to purchase ships to use in the Alpha PU for limited periods of time. Remember, Alpha UEC will always wipe. And there are various ways of earning Alpha UEC, which I'm basically plugging my next video, which will be a video on explaining how to farm Alpha UEC, or to get Alpha UEC, the different ways you can get it in Port Olisar. And also we're going to video up about 2.4 hangar customizations, ship loadouts, ship customization, and that new port system, explaining how to do it and what you can do with it, because all those changes are persistent. All these things are now persistent on your account, which is absolutely great. So we'll get that up as well. Remember that during May, if you comment on any of my videos on Star Citizen, you have a chance to win a MISC Prospector, which is exciting as hell. And also, a random commenter on this video as well will be given a HCS voice pack. That's the voice attack, voice control systems to control your ship within the Star Citizen universe, that also talks back to you in like the style of William Shatner, actually voiced by William Shatner, that sort of stuff. So comment and win, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, it genuinely does help me, and I will see you in the verse. Hurrah, 2.4's out, woo! At least on the PTU.